Already 3 city challenge to deposit loud reinforced locks, hidden UI, and no explosives. It's no explosives, that's the main problem. Everything else is relatively fine, with maybe reinforced locks posing a bit of a problem when we go, well, into the vault to actually breach things. Now you kindly put your hands up, and then we can just move along with literally everything else. Especially this very nice group over here, which it will be really funny if we were to just hostage all of them. And if we were to go through here, just go through all of these people too. And then hopefully, that is not a god, so we should probably not shoot them. And then we can go around the back, and as for hitting UI, it literally just doesn't matter at all. As for this part though, we need to grab the thermite, we need to grab the drill, and then we have to really awkwardly try and guess where our sprint meter is at, so that we can actually, you're not running away. So that we can just guess how far or how close we are to, well, doing literally anything. There is still, I'm not going after that, just no. So that we won't run out of sprint later on. Now aside from that, once we finish planting a thermite, it's really just a matter of waiting. But unfortunately the phone's there, which brings out the main disadvantage of hitting UI. Actually trying to guess when that phone's going to be about to, well, finish ringing, which would be quite unfortunate for the entire mission. So if we were to just guess a bit longer, answer it right now, and just hope for the best, things should go decently well. And since we broke this window, if you could all just get down real quick before a sniper shoots me. Afterwards, we've got a bit of time to just go over here, start searching the archives, and then see what happens essentially. I mean, it's still reinforced locks, that's kind of the main risk later on, which is to drill open one of the doors, or the correct one, to find out what's... I mean, that makes things quite simple. So we're just gonna take a bit of time, organize our inventory a bit, and then afterwards, well, quite literally, just wait. Wait over here and see what happens. And, well, let's break that window so we can actually go through that. As for the extra snipers over there, it'll be really funny if we do this. Hold on. Let's not get sniped. Let's just break line of sight before things go horrendously wrong. That took a lot more attempts than it should have. So, we're just gonna wait here. It should be done relatively soon. And with those extra hostages over there, which I guess works out just fine, we probably won't get, well, ambushed before we finish getting that. So, hopefully the phone wasn't horrendously timed, and once it's done, we can just go downstairs and, well, that makes things quite convenient. And if the arrow over there, at least we won't have to figure out which box it is by completely guessing. Which would be very much unfortunate, but regardless, we'll grab that Phoenix stash, we'll go up through here, and well, we'll have to really quickly just see whether everyone else is alive, which so far seems to be the case, and before I get sniped, I should probably retreat and go in through here. I mean, that pile of extra hostages is certainly useful for this, so now would be a great time to just go over here, and well, avoid combat. And by avoid combat, I mean avoid a lot of combat. So we're just gonna go over here, we're just going to start defending, and that's literally it. Well, presumably, the units should actually show up by now, since that's kind of the perfect time to actually show up before we, you know, escape. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it might not be happening. Randomly firing shots over there always seems fun though, but before people show up from that side, we should probably stop doing that. And since that's an Aegis unit, I'm just going to use the sniper to, well, spend a lot more shots than I would have expected for that kind of situation. But regardless, where's the other Aegis unit? That's always doing that. And I mean, there's still a lot of medkits here. We're definitely not in a deficit, so we'll do probably just fine. Send more bullets that way, why not? See what happens. It's hilarious, regardless of what's happening. And I mean, it's not like we're really going to be running out of bullets anyways, and we might as well just heal up since it's not like we're really going to be running out of medkits either way. I don't like how none of these shots are hitting, but it doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things. But whatever. And now, of course, 2 squads show up, which can we not have that flashbang do anything funny here? I mean, we almost had it, then it decided to fly somewhere else, which I've got to say is quite hilarious. Then, well, we don't need to heal up, we'll be fine. So we just go through here, say hi to that one unit that did absolutely nothing. We'll hop over here, get shot a few times, but we're gonna do just fine. And now for the main question, do we have the Phoenix intel? Alright, we'll do just fine. Let's get out of here. And that's the daily challenge done in just under 5 minutes. It would have been really funny if I hadn't moved the Phoenix tint out and I have just dropped the bag. Cheers everyone, have a great time!